And next is the major jumping off point. It's something that my father wanted me to ask on this podcast.
That terrifies me.
Despite how stupid of a question this is, how many kazoos would you need to put on the outside of a Tesla before it's no longer energy efficient?
Huh?
Was your dad on fucking LSD?
Sam, I think we need to talk about you and your father's medication.
He just turned to me like, you know that podcast? You know that podcast you do, son? Ask the mates there, how many kazoos would you need to put on the outside of a Tesla before it's no longer energy efficient?
How the fuck are we supposed to know?
Oh, here's the thing I'm thinking of. What does that mean? You can't power kazoos by electricity!
I was trying to tell him this. I was going home saying, like, apart from a tiny amount of wind resistance, there would be no energy being expelled. But it's like, now the wind resistance causes the vibration of the kazoo, which is energy that the engine's doing.
Wait. So first off, I've got a lot to dissect here. First of all, your father knows about the podcast, which worries me in quite a few different ways.
He's apparently listened to 5 episodes.
Oh,
that's part B of that is horrifying.
Sam's dad.
He's definitely going to listen to this one after I tell him I covered his stupid Tesla question.
Okay, how do we make this as not horrible or not horrible as possible? I'm not sure.
Just try and explain to him why this question is so stupid.
It just is! Like,
first of all, why would you want to strap kazoos to the outside of a Tesla?
To test how energy efficient it would be.
I don't imagine it to change.
Alright, look, this is
a fractional amount by the wind resistance caused by the new amount of weight on strapped to the car.
Right, so how many would you need to attach before it becomes no longer energy efficient?
Sam has turned into a bee.
No, it's a kazoo.
How many kazoos do you have on your person at all times?
2.
What, all time?
No. Plus, I think my cousin licked that one.
I'm not even going to delve into that. I'm not going to delve into the... I'm not.
I tell you, Xavier ain't coming into the room anymore.
Okay. So to answer the kazoo question, thousands? But that's not how energy efficiency works, so irrelevant. I think it'd be... alternative question that would get us the same answer. How many kazoos would you have to strap to the front of your Tesla before you got, taken away in the white van with square wheels? That's my question.
I don't actually know what he was trying to say by this question. I think...
What's the context behind the asking of this question? I want to really understand the mindset your father was in.
We were walking home after feeding the tadpoles.
That's just a normal sentence.
They set up on that cucumber like piranhas. Anyway, yeah, so we were just walking home, and it just turned to me and said, "Son, you know that podcast that you record? Can you ask your mates there how many kazoos would you need to strap to the outside of a Tesla before it's no longer energy efficient? He didn't say it like that, of course. I've simplified it so it's actually understandable. What he said was more along the lines of, Teslas, if you put a bunch of kazoos on them, how would it no longer be environmental?
Okay, this is... Feeding the tadpoles a euphemism for buying insane amounts of hallucinogens.
No, we just have a bunch of tadpoles.
I see, okay.
Why the fuck not?
They live in a bathtub.
I see. Okay, I'm fine. I am fine. This podcast isn't ruining me mentally.
It already has. We're past the point of no repair.
I think you mean the part of no return, but yeah, that's
No, our minds are broken and cannot be repaired.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's all
I think
loose.
we haven't got the answer to the question of how many kazoos you have to strap to the front of your Tesla before you got taken away by the men in the white van with square wheels.
Ask
Because that
God.
has similar answers right there. I think we need to get Jimmy Mr. Beast on the phone and get him to strap a bunch of kazoos to a Tesla.
What,
He
just
probably
team up
owns
with
a
Elon
Tesla.
Musk and just do a...
He owns a Tesla. You know he does.
Several, yeah.
Exactly. He can afford to
ZHC
strap
gave him a
couple.
custom one.
He can afford to strap a couple of kazoos to the front of it.
I'm just imagining now, imagine just, the doof van. Imagine if it was just a wall of kazoos instead.
I was about to make the Doof Warrior joke.
Yeah, instead of just speakers, it was just the wind was just blowing through thousands of kazoos.
Yeah, to be fair. DeLorean go back in time in Back to the Future, did they just have a bunch of kazoos lining the inside of the car?
It wouldn't be on the inside. I imagine they'd be exterior,
Exterior and interior.
so they can catch the wind and just.
No, that's how the fire happened. Because kazoo magic. This podcast is ruining me mentally. Anyway, so I think we've sufficiently answered that question. And the answer is, please get some schizophrenia meds.
I will be sure to tell him this. Let's see how
looks like
saggy
a
the old
nonce.
Joe is.
He looks like Grandpa Joe from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reboot.
That's
Or
Joe
nonce.
Pesci. He's got a nice Hulk Hogan stash.
He does have the Hulk Hogan mustache going on.
I mean, it's a little thin, but
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but so is Hulk Hogan. No, he's the opposite
He's
of thin.
not.
He's a racist though, which is always
Oh,
fun.
same!
what?
I mean, no. Only
He
to
also
Robert
has
Chan.
he also has a tattoo on his arm that says "Jam That Jam." Which
Oh,
is
absolutely. I'll jam his
What?
jam.
Hulk Hogan or Joe Pesci?
No, Hulk Hogan.
I'd jam him any day.
It's not fun. He got a tattoo in cursive that's supposed to say "I am that I am," which in of itself doesn't make sense. But because of the way the cursive looks, it looks like he just has Matt Jam tattooed on his arm.
What, is it in the similar vein of like Beatles shits? Image on screen right now. The Beatles hits, but because of the fonts, it looks like.
Yeah. No, I've sent the image to the
Yeah.
group. Just
That's jam.
it does look like it is Jam That Jam.
Or it's either jam that I am. Or I am that jam.
That's the...
And startled a housemaid who called security.
No, you see, where he went wrong is you didn't bring a cardboard box with him.
Just get a full solid snake.
Yeah, cardboard makes you invisible.
It does.
That's what John Cena uses. That's what John Cena uses. He like his entire body is made up of cardboard. He just sort of paints on his skin and clothing.
It's just a cardboard cutout. That's how he's able to go to so many Make-A-Wish things. They just wheel a different cutout out.
No, he has complete control over cardboard cutouts of John Cena. It's like
It's just like the Magneto. It's just like Magneto, but with cardboard.
No, he just has all these bodies, and there is a main John Cena body, but it's in like cold storage somewhere. He just
it's
has
next to Walt Disney.
Yeah, he just has a cardboard cutout somewhere in each city in the world, and he can just possess whichever one he needs at that moment.
Whenever they need it for an acting role, they have to thaw him out.
No, just like, there's someone who, like, there's a Make-A-Wish kid in New Jersey. Okay, he activates the cardboard cutout in New Jersey and goes and does it. Oh, they want me to do some filming in Hollywood. Okay, activate the Hollywood cardboard cutout of John. How many Johns do you reckon John Cena could John if John Cena could John?
72.
Engelbert Humperdinck, Mark.
Original Mark.
Humperdinck, Mark.
Hi, Johnny. It is your best
Mark
friend.
Neo.
Right. I'll always refer to him as your best friend, Mark. Then, hi, Johnny. It is your best friend, Mark here. Why have you brought us here to this place that is bigger on the inside?
That's just like
gotta
my
have
mom.
the bigger in the inside, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, Lisa's mum is Galactus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is already a fucking shambles, but I love it.
Lisa's mum and her herald, John the con artist.
No.
Please, someone edit like a comic book.
Mum.
Just Lisa's mum from the room as Galactus and John the con
I'm going to do that.
on Silver Surfer.
John the Silver Con Artist. Oh my god. This episode wins. This is going at the top of the tier list. I don't care.
Oh, this is the most fun I've had since episode 4. Oh.
Welcome to the Y Zone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this somehow traditional part of the Y. Hang on, I'm just going to look up Tommy Wiseau and go into news. See if there's any weekly news on our favourite vampire.
I love how there's like only 2 recurring jokes in this podcast, and somehow it's the Y Zone, which I can understand. And Joe fucking Pesci.
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau.
Jokes the past 4 weeks.
Cult movie icon Tommy Wiseau expresses interest in joining Star Wars franchise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Urging Disney to find him a role in a galaxy far away.
We discussed this. We literally discussed this at the end of last week's episode. We discussed how he would have been brilliant as Claude.
Yes.
We fucking knew it. We knew it.
We have genius size.
We are genius eyes. How are recurring jokes such as Tommy Wiseau and Joe Pesci?
Oh, he wrote to Disney, "Don't be chicken, put me in your universe. Love you all, TW."
Be a little chicken.
Wait, it says hang on, it says he tweeted that. Why are we not following Tommy Wiseau's Twitter?
I don't know.
I don't have a Twitter.
Imagine. I'm gonna pull it.
I have a Twitter. No, I have a Twitter. I mean, we don't have a collective Twitter.
I'll make another Twitter just to follow him twice.
The example is a character about to darn you all to heck.
Is it Madagascar?
Yeah. Where did you get that instantly? What the fuck? Sam? My God? What?
Yes.
How did you get that? From one line of trailer.
Sam, wait, yeah, when was the last time you watched the Madagascar film franchise?
Like 5 or 6 years ago now.
What the fuck?
The first Madagascar film.
Yeah,
What?
Alex the Lion screams it as his Statue of Liberty just crumbles to the ground.
And this is
Okay.
cemented in your brain.
Yep, I remember him just beating his fists on the beaches of Madagascar, just screaming that.
Okay, well, I'll give you the other two clues as well.
Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac, Guatemala City.
I think I also searched Oscar Isaac recently. How do you go from Moon Knight and Oscar Isaac to Guatemala?
Bro, I think this is weirder than Callum's, but if we take it just on face value, ignoring Sam in general as a person, I find Callum's weirder.
What do you mean?
I'm used to Sam being strange.
Latest.
Nastigums is live. I'm gonna come.
Bleep that. Please bleep that.
Nastigums. I'm just gonna send him a message. Hi, Daddy.
All of this is getting bleeped. None of you are free from.
I've sent Pappy Nastigums. Hello, Daddy.
Unless the six-year-old has rabies.
I've bitten several people.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been bitten.
Oh, were you the bitey
fucker
that everyone had in the like
child.
perception class?
When I was younger, my favourite animal was the kissing bug.
Allow me to do a quick Google.
Okay, that's.
The kissing bug is a species of mosquito that likes to suck blood from around the facial area, most particularly around the mouth. Hence the name kissing bug. It then leaves behind a toxin to cover up its tracks. We then scratch this toxin in, and it often leads to heart failure.
Lovely.
Jesus Christ, Sam!
And that was your favourite animal
I didn't know you were a
because...
fucking secret hitman.
Because Wild and Weird was sick.
Because he's Agent 47, apparently.
Also, Chris Packham.
Okay. After that traumatic experience of just that discovery, let's move on.
34 territory.
What we thinking about what I've drawn so far, by the way?
I'm liking it.
Impeccable.
Dr.
Just
Eggman
impeccable.
looks like he's got tongues coming out of his nose.
Yeah.
That is how it looks like, effectively.
Also, why are you giving him a massive dick bulge?
Because he's got big dick energy.
Also, why is Knuckles doing a Russian folk dance?
He's being hit by a car. What do you mean? Which one are you on about?
Oh yeah, that's attempted. Because they did hit him with a car, so that's attempted vehicular manslaughter. It's another crime.
Attempted vehicular manslaughter.
Right now, I'm on the cabin scene now.
This is
so I
a
need to
cheery
go back.
episode. I'm going to get punished for my actions.
By who?
Listen, parents, if you're still watching, if you'd like to have some background music on whilst the
shouldn't
kids are
be.
not around, listen to the rest of the Toaster Society podcast.
The best
We have, like,
podcast
The greatest podcast.
of
your
all
kid-
time.
No podcast is greater.
Bed, light some. Put your kids to bed, light some candles, get some adult grape juice, and start and just binge watch all of our videos. It's a very romantic time.
And they're very family friendly.
Very family friendly. Well, I said put the kids to bed for a reason.
Oh, fair enough. Then they are very
The kids to
intense
bed.
and sexual.
No.
Especially when we get to the Karen Gillan special in like
The Karen
next
Gillan special
Don't
will
worry,
be amazing.
we will all be greased up, don't you worry.
I'm not greasing myself up for Karen Gillan.
Why
That's
not?
something I'm doing.
Grease for Gillan.
God's sake.
We know what the intro for that episode's gonna be, though, don't we?
Hi, I'm Callum from Toaster Society, and today I will be getting greasy for Gillan.
If Karen Gillan or any of her lawyers are watching this, I apologise.
I'm sure people have done weirder stuff and said it was for her. Starting now.
Yeah.
I imagine I'm.
You
Okay.
use the Infinity Gauntlet to enter the Great Hall of the Emperor of Mankind. It is mid-Horus Heresy. He is angry. He is scared. But most importantly, he is the one and only true Emperor of Man. Before you have even a
For now.
chance to lift your many cannons that are many not quite is it just
Many
got a
cannons.
blade?
Yes.
It's a ludicrous amount of cannons.
Yeah.
honestly.
I like how he's got Infinity Gauntlet, which has ranged lasers, Samus cannon, and then just a knife.
Yeah,
Like,
that's if they get a
They'll
bit
just
too
check
close for
you
comfort.
and they'll blow you up. Anyway, you enter this great
Yeah.
hall, and before you even have a time to shoot him, cut him, or shank him, that he disables
Or
your
run at him
ability
at-
to use
and
any
smack him in heaven.
attacks simultaneously, except for just 2. Because I want this to be an even fight.
Okay.
Because
Fair
if
enough.
you combine the powers of all 14 of the previous people you've killed, then this will be over way too quickly now, wouldn't it?
I mean, we have
It
been
would be an
going
insta
for
wipe.
58 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
So,
Is Freddie Mercury an ancient flat earther? Wow, it's a conspiracy. Wait, no,
Look
Freddie
up at
Mercury
the
on
sky.
that ancient alien.
I am a poor
Oh.
child.
I would take
I
it.
do not deserve
I
love.
am a poor Alright, Fred, I think you need to take your meds, Freddy. Wait, did he have an overdose? No, wait, he died of AIDS. He died of AIDS, okay, I'm allowed to make medicine jokes.
Because I'm easy. Oh, slow. If I cut small.
Yeah, we know
small.
you are, Freddy. You fucked a load of people back in the 80s. We know you're easy.
For the wind was contrary.
Freddie Mercury. Fun story. Freddie Mercury was like really good friends with Princess Diana.
Oh.
They went to a gay bar together. I imagine that would have been some kind of
Ah, goo goo mother. Only one was slain.
I'm going to make our goo goo mother.
What line got changed to Goo Goo Mother?
Mama just killed a man, somehow became our goo goo mother. Only one was slain.
Our goo goo mother.
That's going on the list of things
No,
to edit.
don't worry, that is the first thing I'm doing.
Just Freddie Mercury holding a gun shooting someone. It's gotta be Tommy Wiseau from the end of the room.
Yeah. Everybody betray me. I fed up with this world.
His mama is Lisa.
Did you say his mama is Misa?
They even reference Jackie Chan's movies in that movie, and they still didn't put him in.
Because Jackie Chan has so many good movies. Okay, we're gonna end this episode with a quote from our Lord and Savior Jackie Chan.
Okay.
You knew what I was gonna say. It's John Wayne, you know John Wayne. Like, oh, Chris Tucker, amazing human being. John Wayne, you know John Wayne.
Jackie Chan, who is also in Kung Fu Panda with
and also the Lego Ninjago movie.
What?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan's in that thing.
Yeah, he's Sensei Wu.
So, let me get this straight. They managed to get Jackie Chan for the freaking Lego Ninjago movie.
Yep.
But not Shang-Chi and
Yep.
the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yep.
Why?
Another Shang-Chi movie. Like, there could be, like, they're probably going to make a Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah,
or another movie where Shang-Chi's in it, where they could just have him as, like, another character.
He could probably appear in Multiverse of Madness.
Have him as a random background extra that randomly just says, John Wayne, you know John Wayne. I know it was Tucker that said it in Rush Hour, but we need to complete the circle. Or maybe have him talk about horse pornography. We know how much.
When we get to horse
No,
pornography.
we've had no.
Yep, you are now Tommy. You are now Victor von Tommy Wiseau. Scott. You are
wielder of the Omnitrix.
You are now General Tommy Victor von Pilgrim 10.
Yeah.
We're unstoppable at this
We
point.
are.
You're also a professor, because of Dumbledore.
True.
Yeah. And very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you wrote down all the powers you've got currently?
So you've defeated Doom. Well done.
Have you wrote down
And now we finally get the Tommy Wiseau sunglasses.
Next week.
You have the power of Scott Pilgrim, Dash Incredible, General Grievous, Heracross, Dumbledore, Ben 10, and Doctor Doom.
Please send me these in, like, typing or whatever, so I can make all of them a reality.
Send them to the group chat.
Yes.
Would you like to proceed with
Okay, and that... Spectacularly shit. I can tell you that. It came out the same year.
Bruh, do not diss Spy Kids Across the Third Dimension or whatever the fuck it's called.
You just tried to steal it was called Game Over. Across the Second Dimension was the name of the first Phineas and Ferb movie.
It is.
Starring Elijah Wood.
Starring Sylvester Stallone. Never forget that Robert Rodriguez clearly called in all of his favours. And the Dinkster, of course. Did somebody ring the Dinkster?
Did somebody ring the
That's something I need to just... Give me the timestamp for the video quickly, Callum.
23 minutes 50.
This is the Dinkster section.
Okay, I'm gonna just put. No, I'm just gonna. I need to write it down so I don't have to search through this. So I can put up an image of the Dinkster
Fair enough.
in editing.
We need to think, like, what other things would be improved with just the Dinkster dropping down and just
Everything.
saying, like,
Everything.
Literally
but-
anything.
but what
Also,
particular
don't
moment
don't
from
forget.
any movie, like,
Don't forget. One second. Don't forget, in Spy Kids 3, you know who else was in that film? George Clooney.
oh yeah, he's the president.
Yeah, George Clooney is the president of the United States of America. In
I'd
Spy
believe
Kids
that, but
3, game over. It's better than Kevin James being the president in Pixels.
Jack
Oh,
Nicholson in Mars Attacks.
Okay, out of the three of those, Paul Blart Mall Cop from Pixels,
Welcome to
George Clooney
episode
from
2
fucking-
again. Who's going to be president?
No, but not who would be a better president. Who would win in a straight up fight? A fight to the
Oh.
death.
Paul
Out of
Blart
Jack
Mall Cop.
Nicholson. Out
Do
of
they
Jack
have-
Nicholson,
Do
Paul
they
Blart
have the
Mall Cop, or
combined
George
powers
Clooney.
of all of their previous movie roles?
Well, then it'd be a fight between the guy from The Shining, Batman, and whatever the fuck Kevin James has done other than Paul Blart Mall Cop.
George
So,
Clooney
yes,
has been
absolutely.
Batman, and Jack Nicholson has been Joker. So
He was the Joker, wasn't he? That is. It's a fight, as we know, because they were both in the same film. As we know, in that fight, George. Wait, no, it wasn't the same film. That was fucking. Yep, take it back. George Clooney was only in Batman and Robin, wasn't he?
George Clooney
Okay,
had
so,
the
yeah, take that
bat
one back.
wallet
But
with the bat card, yeah.
he did have the
And
bat
the
credit
bat
card.
nibs.
I feel like the Joker would, and the bat nibs, and the bat ice skates. No, nobody remembers the bat ice skates.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Anyway, I think
The Ice Age.
so. The ice age. Oh, stolen. No, it wasn't even stolen.
Mission Impossible's the last one.
Oh, okay.
Mission Impossible. This one is possible.
Is it now? Thank
What
God.
an amazing start.
It seems we're leaving off from the last one. Setting the sun.
John and Sarah Connor still just walking along, just down the street, the Blackpool in the sun.
We see Ethan Hunt climbing up the sun.
As you
That is
do.
something Tom Cruise would genuinely do.
He is dressed like Tom
would probably
Cruise.
do that. Yeah, I've seen that too, actually.
It's winter, but the sun doesn't care.
What, really?
Oh my god.
Ethan, this is one spicy meatball.
I'm still not over it is winter, but the sun doesn't care.
The sun has no feet.
I'm still not. I'm still not over. You cannot kill what you cannot money.
Ethan's computer genius friend, Benji, spends his time
That's his name. That is his name.
over the radio. Ben is also
Yeah,
a radio genius, since radios are computers
Yeah. Yeah.
in the movie. Benji, through radio, Ethan, You only have 30 more seconds before the sun realizes you're not its dad.
I'm sorry, fucking you, what?
What? Who is the sun's dad? I presume we're
Can you
talking about
repeat that? I
the
need to
big
write
yellow
this
ball
down.
in the sky, not an actual child.
I'll send you the links to all the scripts when you've finally made your decision. Ethan, calm your meatballs.
Calm your meatballs, son.
Benji,
Again, I can imagine Tom Cruise saying that.
that's just enough time to steal what I need to steal.
What, from the sun?
We focus on what Ethan plans on stealing. The sun's gigantic trash bag full of space secrets. The sun's gigantic trash bag full of space secrets.
What are space secrets?
Ethan. Well,
I know what the fucking Photoshop for this one is gonna be.
Is it him climbing the sun by any chance?
Ethan, well, meet my balls. There it is.
Ethan, well, meet my balls. He just drops Trow in the middle of the sun.
There it is.
That is something that you would do. Just Tom Cruise dropping Trow in the sun. In front of the sun, and I think the sun's dad.
Ethan fires a grappling hook at one of the sun's many ledges. He climbs up and grabs the trash bag full of secrets. Voice, not so fast. Ethan turns around, but nobody's there. Voice, up here. Ethan,
I'm so up here from the sun. Wait, it's John and Sarah Connor.
They've made their
On
triumphant
top of
return.
the sun, where they're
Ethan
sat on top
slowly,
of the sun after walking into it at
Ethan-
the end of last time.
Ethan slowly looks up and sees a massive space star.
That's
As
the sun.
opposed to the Earth stars. Okay, can we pause for a second? I'm still imagining fucking Tom Cruise stood in the very centre of the sun, just fucking dropping Trow. Just has his cock out.
It's never
Ethan.
explained what he's dropping from.
Tom Cruise.
Ethan, who are you, king of the meatballs?
Tom Cruise has gone off the fucking chain!
I'm gonna die.
So am I!
Voice. I'm the sun's dad.
Oh no! Is it God?
My neighbours must think I'm fucking insane.
And I've got an illegal
So I'm
gun.
now imagining Tom Cruise.
Oh good.
It would be illegal if the sun's What kind of gun does the sun's dad own?
An illegal one.
Illegal.
No, please. I prefer to be executed with a legal gun.
Voice, prepare to not live.
Prepare to not live as you do.
Ethan jumps off the sun.
How the fuck do you manage that, man? Does he still have the bag full of space secrets?
We think it's suicide until we see he has a parachute.
Parachute made of sun.
He activates it. It's full of meatballs.
Fucking course it's full of meatballs. Where is he getting meatballs
Yeah,
from?
it's just been a reoccurring thing.
Meatballs and the sun's dad.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's definitely an AI one, but it's my favourite, I think. I mean, the goth ham was very, very good, but I really love the idea of Tom Cruise taking his pants off in the centre of the sun and just like spinning his cock around. Like, that's entirely
Would he
a
be
very
doing
Tom
that inside
Cruise
of the
move, I
sun?
feel. I don't know why would the sun have a dad with an illegal gun and a bin bag full of space secrets?
Because you need to keep the space secrets a secret, so hide them with the sun and have the dad watch over them. Clearly.
Okay, so I'm
Yep,
still
so-
sticking with the idea that the Batman one was
So
Sam.
we have.
Yeah.
So we have. I'll read out.
Tommy Wiseau sunglasses 3 times. Tommy Wiseau 3 times.
That'll be from episode 1.
Phineas and
That'll be
Ferb
episode
unicorn.
1, I think.
The rock in a jumper.
Yeah.
The rock in a jumper. The rock in a jumper.
The Rock and a Jump. You could make the Doctor Who theme out of the Rock and a Jumper.
Rockin' a jumper, rockin' a jumper, rockin' a jumper, rockin'
Rockin' a jumper, rockin' a jumper.
Sims 4 mods.
It's about drive.
So many Sims 4
Power
mods. Jesus Christ.
to.
Oh, we are the worst.
Sims 4 family tree cheat. Yeah.
Face off, walk, I am. Dwalking a jumper, dwalking a jumper, dwalking a jumper, dwalking a jumper, dwalking a jumper.
Okay, we're stopping it here. I'm calling for. He is.
Doctor Who, Doctor.
The first episode I just told everyone to go fuck himself.
I know.
Doctor Who,
But yeah.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who,
Sam! We're not ending like this, Sam.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who.
Right, fine, I'll end it, God.
Over the ending screen.
Okay, sure,
It's
right.
about drive,
That's what's over the good.
power
That's
to.
what's over the That's
We
what's over
stay
the life
hungry,
in the
we
Toaster Society
divide.
Can I stop the recording
We
now?
need you to record this separately.
Okay, Sam,
Yeah.
go, sing!
Put
Should've
in the
stopped that a long time ago.
work, put in the hours.
I should probably, actually, wait, Sam, don't sing yet, I need to pause the music.
Take
Sam, go again,
what
restart.
matters. Doctor Who, 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 Doctor Who. It's about drive, power to. We stay hungry, we divide. Yeah. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Dissolve into the ground to be decided by the comment section.
Okay.
And out walks literal embodiment of America, Captain America,
Right.
versus
Okay.
And he walks up to the podium, throws his shield at the crowd once. It bounces off a podium, displays the Star-Spangled Banner. It bounces back to him. He pops it on his back and just says "America," whilst 5 jumbo jet pilots fly over him, firing every gun in their arsenal.
Please don't make me make this.
We're gonna go
And
easy on you, don't
And
worry.
the crowd's cheering largely drowns out the loud roaring of the massive wagon that draws up next to him, with the roughly 100 speakers and the madman on top firing flames from the tip
Oh,
of his
no.
guitar.
Oh yeah!
In steps Coma the
Motherfucking
Doof Warrior.
in the house. The Doof Warrior in the house.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So,
Can I say both?
you have
Can
literal
Captain-
embodiment of
can
America,
Captain
Captain America,
Doof Warrior be
versus
vice
Coma the Doof
president?
Warrior, the most badass character in all of fiction.
Can the Doof Warrior be Captain America's vice president?
Yeah.
Is my question.
That would imply that Captain America is better than Doof.
Who's older, you see?
But, no, I think that he would be a better. I'm gonna say he'd be a better politician than the Doof Warrior.
Yeah,
But
because Doof Warrior is
I'm
blind,
not like the
deaf,
Doof Warrior
and
is cooler.
only communicates through the loud shredding out of his guitar.
Yeah. So I feel like the better politician in this scenario would be, you know, the embodiment of America. But I do prefer. I would have it. I want to put it on record that I prefer the Doof Warrior. Like in my heart of hearts.
Well,
The
this is
Doof
the
Warrior
subject
is
of who you
superior.
personally would vote for, of sorts. So, Captain America versus Coma the Doof Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
What version of Captain America are we talking about? First and foremost.
What the Avengers? So fresh
Avengers
out,
1 or like
yes,
Avengers?
fresh out of the ice, man out of time, still catching up with everything, but he wanted to run for
so-
president.
Okay.
But also, then he's like still stuck in 1940s mode, and we don't want another president stuck in the 40s. We've just had one of those. So, you know, I kind of want to say Doof Warrior at that point. Because of the
So-
sheer rule of cool. Because let's face it here, the 1940s weren't the most tolerant of all times in our history. Like, especially just like, I don't imagine. Now, I'm not saying Steve Rogers would be a racist, but also it was more accepted back then. So,
But you see, the thing is, Steve is willing to change for the better.
He is. We see in Captain
Yeah.
America: The Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
he's trying to change. He's trying to evolve with the times.
yeah. Yeah, so.
And
if
no matter
we-
what, he probably
like,
would always be
most-
the face of America and the most diplomatic man ever.
Yeah, okay, so that being said, as much as I love the Doof Warrior because of just sheer awesome, Captain America.
Yeah.
What about you, Callum?
Captain America.
Alright then. Captain America wins, but Doof Warrior gets to be his vice president.
Going,
Are we recording?
hopefully.
Are we reco-
Yes, yes,
are we
I'm
going? Are we
starting the
recording?
Music now.
Give us a countdown at the very least before we
Whenever
start
you're ready,
recording.
because it's going now.
I mean, if the music is the music just going to be playing over the Discord,
Oh,
or is it
fuck,
just
fuck.
like in the
No,
background?
no, no. Well, I can hear it. I don't think you guys can.
No, I can't hear any music. Alright.
Yeah, no, we can't. Anyway,
I mean,
Maybe
anyway,
we-
we're
whoa, hang on, hang on. If we
on.
like edit bits out of this and the music is playing and it's not getting added in post, then won't there be like weird skips in the music?
we won't edit things out, don't worry.
Alright,
Eh?
fine.
We might have to.
I mean, if we
We'll
go,
try not to have
We
to.
can just cut the audio for that bit. Anyway,
what if
we've been going.
what if one of us says something majorly controversial?
We will bleep it out.
Well, then we cut it out, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, we've been rolling for like 30 seconds, haven't we?
Yep.
A minute.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Ah,
Toaster
bro,
Society
okay.
podcast. With me,
Me.
The number
Callum.
one shit-talking podcast in the UK.
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
Probably.
maybe.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I mean, we're definitely doing
Our,
a lot
ma-
of that right
our
now.
major competition... Our major competition being the E-Boys podcast does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
So...
You're talking more about the podcast, not yourselves. Come on, introduce yourselves,
I'm
gosh darn it.
Clom.
He is Callum.
I'm Clom.
Yep,
Yep.
I am Maddie.
yep. I am, Sam, so, yes, welcome to podcast time.
Very professional, as always.
Yes. As
We
always,
are the
this is
most
our first
professional
episode.
podcasters in the UK.
Yeah, well, we're just very professional in everything
I mean-
we do, aren't we?
Have you seen
Yeah,
our
we've
channel
known each
banner?
other for like 4 months.
Not
Listen,
even that.
we left the channel banner up
Anyway,
to you. The issues with the
we're
channel
not
banner
mentioning-
are issues with you.
Alright, fine. Let's...
Anyway,
alright,
we're not talking about episode 0.5.
yes.
That,
Just-
I might release that at some point.
Episode 0.5 will be exclusive to our Patreon supporters.
That we don't have. We
We
should
do
make
not
that
have
very
Patreon
apparent.
yet, but as soon as we do, then it will be exclusive to our Patreon supporters, as well as any other majorly politically controversial topics that are recorded on these podcasts.
Are we even allowed to
We're
sell
not
on
gonna be-
Patreon?
We're not gonna be. Eventually, we will be, I imagine.
Hey, Callum, I'm about to say something majorly political, so just bleep all this.
Oh no.
Oh no. We're not gonna say anything
Alright,
political.
fine, I won't say anything majorly controversially political. Let's just get...
Yet.
Look, guys, why do you keep procrastinating? Just get on with the subject topic of today. So, Callum, would you
You
like
see,
to...
I'm trying to distract us